Hello, today I would like to show you how to capture the click ID value for direct campaigns using offers only from volume using GTM. Why am I talking about it separately? As you probably already know, some of the traffic sources like Facebook, Google, or Outbrain require direct transition between an ad and the first step of native campaign. What does it mean in practice? In practice, when you are promoting your own offer and you want to drive your visitors directly to this offer and you use those specific traffic sources, you need to select direct transition, which means that there is no redirection through volume servers and it cannot generate a click ID in the visitor URL of his visit. So, as the URL for the visitor is constant, it cannot be provided with anything else, we cannot capture it from the URL query variable. Let me show you a live example. I'm copying tracking URL, and when I paste it into the browser, as you can see, there is no redirection. So the transition is direct and the click ID is not available in the URL. We cannot find him anywhere in here, but it is present in our script's response. This page contains offer tracking script from volume. So if I reload the page, I open my developer tools, look at network and JavaScript elements, I can find my script, see how it looks like, and then I can see the response to this script. Of course, the script is always available in the Tracking and Optimizer tab in volume. So I need to find my offer tracking script here. So I'm going through all JavaScript elements that were fired, and here is my script. As you can see, in the preview we can see how the script looks like, and it actually retrieves the click ID. As you can see, there is a unique campaign ID ending with 5727. This is actually this one, and there is a click ID value provided in the DTP callback. Also, when we look at the response to this script, we can also find our click ID at the end of it. You can see here is the click ID and here is the campaign ID. So how we can capture this value using GTM? It's actually quite simple. We need to create a new variable type in our GTM, and I will show you how to do it. So I'm going to my Google Tag Manager, I'm going to my variables, and I'm creating a new variable. I will call it fetch because its purpose is to fetch the click ID from the direct campaigns with offers only. And we need to choose this variable to be Java, custom JavaScript. And actually this whole function is very simple. So we are using a function which will look for the click ID value in the DTP callback getClickID function, I would say, of our script. And it returns us the click ID value. So now I will save this and I will do one more test using the preview mode. So I'm copying the offer tracking URL and I'm going into the preview mode. I'm providing all URL, and the only thing I will manually replace to make sure that everything works properly is the fbacklid, which would be our external ID value in volume. So here I will provide the value test. And I'm connecting to Google Tag Manager. I'm opening my offer. As you can see, fbacklid equals test, but the rest of it remains the same. Nothing changes here because it's direct transition. But when I go into my variables section, when I go into the initialization and look for fetch, it's not here yet, but whenever I will get to a proper moment when the variable was triggered, which is window loaded, as you can see, it is already in here. It ends with MM6S. So let's look up those statistics in volume, because this visit should be already recorded. So I'm going to report and I'm going to live visits. And as you can see, I have this value recorded for my visit. Thank you for your attention. Bye.